Today I'm going to show you how to prepare Norwegian rosettes. Ciao everybody, Katerina here. Welcome to my home. Well, my home is Christmas and I love this time of year, especially for the baking. And today I'm going to be preparing a very special cookie by the name of Rosettes. This cookie was first introduced to me by my dear friend Boda in Norway. You are going to need a tool for this cookie, and she did gift me one. I will show it to you. Really simple to prepare. Now let's get started. This is the tool you're going to need for this recipe, and it's called a rosette maker. You can purchase these in any kitchenware store. We're going to start by preparing the batter. 2 large eggs, tablespoon of granulated sugar, perfect. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla bean extract, tablespoon of purified water, and I'm going to give it another blitz. 1 cup of full fat milk. Bodhi's secret ingredient was rose water. 1 tablespoon of rose water. And I recall when I was there, she said, if you're out of rose water, stop what you're doing, get to the grocery store and buy it. Do not leave this ingredient out. And you'll know why. The fragrance is incredible. I'm going to give this a really good blitz. We will need 1 cup of all-purpose flour, and we're going to begin by adding a couple tablespoons at a time to continue until I finish all the flour. I'm going to transfer the batter to a glass bowl, a square one, where your tool will fit in. Put the lid on top here and place it in the refrigerator for overnight, for a minimum of 6 hours. I'm going to go and get batter that I prepared yesterday. Really good mix. I like using my electric fryer for this. You need to heat up your rosette maker inside the fryer, so I'm going to place it in here now. Also, the temperature of the oil should be at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. I've already started making them, and I'm going to say it, if you could only smell my kitchen. It's extremely important that you keep the iron in the oil at all times. It has to stay very hot, or your cookies will not turn out. Now you're going to have to blot it with each cookie, so just lightly blot it so that the dough will adhere to the iron. Now this is very important. You cannot go over the iron. You can only go to the sides. If you go over the iron, the cookie will not dislodge in the oil. We're going to hold it for about 30 seconds. Now that they've started to dislodge, the chopstick will help. I'm going to put the iron back into the oil, and I'm just going to turn the rosette around and try it on both sides. Look how beautiful, look how easy. Look how beautiful and golden brown this is. Now I'm going to turn it over. One more time. Blot the iron in the dough, in the batter. Do not exceed the iron. And then in the oil. Couldn't be easier. Hold it for at least 20-25 seconds. Once you notice that the batter is dislodging, you can help it along with your chopsticks. And there you go. The chopsticks also, it's very easy to remove them from the hot oil. Now, when you put it on your paper towel, make sure you put the hollow part at the bottom so that they don't become soggy. 1 batch of rosettes. This batch I'm going to set aside, and then I'm going to dredge them with icing sugar. The next batch of rosettes, I'm going to immediately after frying them, dunk them in granulated sugar and then set them aside to dry. I've started preparing my rosettes dunked in granulated sugar. Look how pretty. It's a totally different look altogether. They almost look frosted. Same concept. We're just going to fry the rosette. And I have granulated sugar here on the side, where the cavities are. And in the granulated sugar, I'm going to put the closed part down, rub it against the granulated sugar, and then with a spoon, I'm going to sprinkle all the little cavities of the rosette and turn it over. And how gorgeous is that? So there's two different ways of preparing your rosettes. I'm so pleased the way my rosettes turned out. The ones drenched in granulated sugar are done. We're just going to let them dry. And the other ones have reached room temperatures. We're going to dredge these ones with icing sugar. Look how gorgeous. I know they're called rosettes, but to me they look like huge snowflakes. The third option is to drizzle the rosettes with honey and crushed walnuts. I'll be preparing those tomorrow. These rosettes freeze beautifully in your freezer for up to 2 months. Now, I will be freezing half of them for Christmas morning, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to do this. Place the rosettes in a paper plate, perhaps 4 at a time, like this, and then in a freezer bag, like this. I'm going to close the freezer bag securely, and in the freezer they go. When you take them out of the freezer, put them on a tray, heat them up at 350 for a couple of minutes, re-dredge them with icing sugar, and you wouldn't know that they were not fresh. I'm so pleased the way my Norwegian rosettes turned out. I'm going to taste one for you. You know, I have to confess I've already eaten 4, but I think I'm going to do the one with the ice. I'm going to taste the one with the icing sugar. Tastes like Christmas. I want to thank you so much for joining me today, and it's Katerina from my home to yours. I would like to take this opportunity to wish you all a very Merry Christmas to you and all your families. Don't forget to hit your like button, and if you haven't already done so, subscribe to my channel and share my recipes. Ciao.